Yo, what's going on, everybody? So in today's video, as we all know, the Halloween event inside of Rivals is going to be coming to a close very soon, and so we have to prepare for the next update inside of Rivals. In this video, I'm going to be going over everything that we know and what we can predict for the upcoming update. So without further ado, let's get right into the video. Alright, so if we actually go ahead and take a look at the changelog, if you scroll down all the way back to October 4th, as you guys can see, a note from the developers. It says, for transparent purposes, our current roadmap consists of releasing an exciting new spooky update, which already released last month, and then they also said a batch of new weapons and gameplay content afterwards. So that is the update we'll be talking about in this video. And then they also said finally to finish off the year with the winter and ranked update. So that will come out after this update that I'm currently going to be talking about in this video. So new weapons can be very intriguing for a lot of people because there's only been one new weapon since the game released, and that was the freeze ray gun. It wasn't really that exciting when it first released, and now it's definitely more OP than it was, but it's still really not used that much. And if you guys didn't know, the freeze ray was actually the first update to actually come out in Rivals, so it's definitely been a while since we've had another new weapon. And I'm going to try and predict some of these new weapons that will be coming out in this next update. So first off, I think we need some more secondary weapons. We only currently have 7 secondary weapons and 2 of them are gold weapons. So basically we really only have 5 for like normal players, and the flare gun isn't really that good of an option. The handgun's kind of trash now. The revolver is an amazing option. The shorty's pretty good, and the Uzi is also pretty weak right now. So I feel like we need another option. And just a prediction I have, a random prediction, is that I think they might release a Luger secondary pistol weapon. So Lugers, you might find them familiar because they are also in Murder Mystery 2. Lugers are also in an old game called Murder Mystery X that the Sensei Warrior and Nazi used to work on. Lugers look really nice in game, so I'm not sure what design they will go with because there is a couple designs that they could choose from. And overall, I feel like the Luger might be kind of strong. It'll be like a low ammo capacity pistol, but it'll be pretty good damage. And depending on your trigger finger, you might be able to get a lot of damage done in a short amount of time. There's currently 6 melees inside of Rivals, and I feel like only the scythe and the katana are actually really used. The trowel is a gold weapon, so it's very expensive, and the other melees just aren't as good as the scythe or the katana. So I feel like we should get some more melee options, and my first idea would be a boomerang. So this boomerang would basically like throw at people instead of actually being like a melee. You could hit people up close, but like the boomerang could throw it at people and then it would just come back to you. You wouldn't be able to like spam it really fast, or so it's not like super OP. I don't know, but I feel like this would just be like a fun little like melee idea that they could do, because they have to make their melees kind of unique. Like the scythe has the movement, the katana has block, and the fist have like the double jump. So I feel like the boomerang would be a nice, like, cool, unique addition to the melee section. Then also for the melee section, I think a baseball bat would be cool. I feel like it would do like lots of damage, and if you like charge it up, it could do even more damage. So I feel like that would be also a unique thing for the melee. It would kind of be like the bow, to where if you charge it up, the more damage it does. And it's also just a pretty cool melee weapon, I think, to have in the game, since baseball bats are honestly pretty popular throughout lots of shooter games. So for the primary and the utility section, I don't really think they need any more weapons as of right now. Primary just has a lot of weapons already, and I feel like you don't really need anything else in the primary since there is already a lot of unique options there. So when you think about the gameplay changes, you might think of something like all of the balance changes they've been doing recently, or maybe they're talking about a map revamp, because there has been map revamps in the past with like Backrooms and Crossroads. Or maybe a new map might be coming in this update. But other than like new weapons, I feel like that's like the only gameplay content I could think of. Maybe we might get a Thanksgiving event, but I'm not really sure if they will be like doing an event for that, because in their other games they don't really ever do Thanksgiving events. They've had like old like packs you could buy, like their cosmetics in the past, so maybe we'll see something like that, like a mini event. It kind of might be like the Halloween event, since the Halloween event is literally just getting like the candy and that was it. So there might be something like that for Thanksgiving to just like hold us over into the winter event, because honestly I feel like the winter event will definitely be coming out like later in December, not really early December, but more so later in December, just like the Halloween event came out, I think October 22nd, so that was pretty late in October. So as of right now, that is all we know for this new update. If Nosley puts out any leaks, I will make a video on it 100%, but this was just an update prediction video on what you guys can expect for the next update and when the Halloween event might actually be ending. So just expect it to end in a couple weeks, probably on a Friday, so maybe next Friday, honestly. It could end, but we'll just have to wait and see when it actually does end, because when the Halloween event ends, that's when I will assume that a new update will be coming out. But the developers haven't really been online as of recent, so they might be taking a break, and there might not even be an update. This update might have gotten canceled, and they might have just be working on the winter event and the ranked update now. We will have to wait and see, but if any more news comes out, I got you guys covered. So if you guys enjoyed this video, make sure to like and subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next one.